This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Don't shake your body.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out, y'all.
I have to thank Reebok. Man, gotta thank Reebok. A lifetime contract? Woo!
Wow, that was a clip from the great Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
Easily one of the most electrifying basketball players to ever play in the NBA league. And just finally inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame. And, man, what an amazing guy he is. I mean, I think he personifies more than any other NBA player what's it like to be from, the streets and have your whole life transformed because of your natural talent, your God-given talent. And, I mean, he really changed the way the league looks, how people play. When you see he had the same kind of impact that Michael Jordan had on kids as well.
Sure he did.
Allen Iverson did. And he represented us from the hip-hop generation. He was one of our first representatives of the hip-hop generation.
Yeah.
When he started coming on the court and had tattoos and had his hair and cornrows and
the jewelry,
and just the mentality, and still got out there and was just slaying dudes.
Yeah.
That's just a small part of who he is, but beneath all of that, this may be one of the most loving, caring, sensitive, aware individuals I've ever met. And he got a intangible sense about him that make you feel great about yourself when you're around him, if he likes you. If he likes you.
Facts are facts.
But, and so to watch him do that speech and watch him show that emotion, and to this day, I still believe he could play in the league if he wanted to. And even the unprecedented deal he did with Reebok, the lifetime long deal that he did with Reebok, and to this day, these shoes is just, when I wear my AIs, have to be, that you. What?
I'm listening.
When I wear my AIs that Packer shoes have, created with the limited edition series of AIs that they always, make sure that I got some on my feet because I'm an AI fan. People stop and stare.
And which color? Which ones?
Sometimes it's the blue ones with the gray on it. Sometimes it's the white with the red, the questions, sometimes, I don't know. It's just, I got so many of them. It depends.
Oh, my.
The gold ones, the yellow ones with the blue tip. I mean, I got a lot of them.
All right.
But so anyway, I'm sorry, I got lost in this. So today, we got back on the show our good friend, the one and only Mike Packer, ladies and gentlemen.
MP.
How are you?
From Packer Shoes. And he brought a legend in the building with us.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. You want to do the honors, HB?
It's a pleasure. I think a lot of times for us as fans of sports and hip hop and just everything that comes with it, with the music, with the video, with the clothes, with the style, with television, the movement of it, you've been able to capture that and work with some of the greatest artists and do some of the most memorable projects and commercials, people that we love, people that's a part of our culture as well, from Serena Williams, LeBron James, Steph Curry. The list goes on and on and on. I had a chance to look at this book. I was just in the room just like blown away by it. It looked like you took these photos and put us into his world instead of us peeking into his world. Very beautifully done. The one and only Mr. Gary Lang is here.
Gary Land, what up, man?
I'm sorry.
Gary Land.
Hey, you can call me whatever you want.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
no, thank you. No, I'm just a
I
fan.
appreciate
I'm
that.
just
Gary,
a fan.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and Gary, congratulations, man. You produced this book. It's called AI,
Yep.
right? And what is it?
Man, AI is just it's a scrapbook, if you will, of just the time I spent with Allen Iverson, which was, many years, 7 to 8 years, on and off the court. My job, I worked for Reebok for all those years, and once they realized that, they had a dude that was semi-talented at the time, they just threw me into his camp and literally just became friends with him and got to see sides of him that many people didn't.
So you got attached to Allen Iverson. Did you understand what you were getting yourself into, and did you understand?
It's a good question.
Did you have a sense of who, like how we know him now? Did you have a sense that was in him?
I did, just
Okay.
because I grew up in Virginia, the same as him, kind of a similar background, and I knew I was getting involved, with someone who was unpredictable.
Yeah.
Someone who had a lot of flavor, swag, and I just hoped that he would like me just for how simple I try to keep things. And he did, he's one of those guys, like you said earlier, like if he likes you, you're in, and that's, luckily for me, he liked me. So thank God.
Gary, I think one of the things too, as fans of his, we always appreciated his truth. And I think when you look through that book, you show that. You show maybe what some people in media have seen as complexities with him and the controversy, but then you see this other side of him. He's in there with his children. He's sitting on his weight bench, and you have the caption like, I don't do no damn curls before. I don't do this. Like it kind of, did you kind of just let him, you got out the way, it seems like?
I think that's literally my style, is to capture people doing what they do. Like I hate forcing people to do stuff, and trust me, I shoot a lot of commercial corporate giants, and a lot of times they have strict guidelines of what they want to show, and I always kind of bring my flavor and say, yeah, that's great, we'll shoot that, but let me do my thing, let me show you, because I love to capture realness, rawness, and there's nobody more real and raw than Allen Iverson, and I think it was just, I got so excited being around him that like I just pull out my camera and just shoot him, like it just. And you got to think, back then there was no digital; it was film. So I'm literally like 36 exposures, like in a camera, and like, oh my God, trying to change roles and still trying to capture that rawness. But him and Tawana let me in, and like, it was just super cool because I got to see those sides. Him as a father, him as a friend, him as an MVP All-Star. All-Star MVP. Like I just got to see those sides, and I've got to play basketball with him a few times. And
Were you around during any moments of sorrow?
I was, yeah. As a matter of fact, I was with him during 9/11, which was pretty powerful. Like I flew early that morning from Boston, where I live, and I was headed there to shoot Allen. We were doing a big shoot at PCOM in Philly, which is where the Sixers practice. And that day was just insane, obviously, as we all know. So, we get to Philly hours later after finding out what happened and watching everything unfold on the television at the airport. And, his manager called, and we, obviously, hey, we're not shooting today, And so we ended up linking up with Allen late that night, Dave and Buster's, and we were shooting pool, having a few drinks or whatever, and just talking about the day's events. And, and Allen, Allen, he's an emotional dude. Allen's crying. He's like, man, if I was there, man, I would have I would have just busted those dudes up. And, like, that's how we all felt, and to me, like I wrote in the book, that day Allen Iverson wasn't like, he wasn't like this MVP, and he wasn't, this amazing, famous, iconic basketball player. He was an American that day, and, like, I got to see that side of him, too, which was powerful, and I cried a little bit with him. And, when I say cry, I'm not bawling, but, like crying.
Gary Land. I was like, you human, man.
You know what I mean?
Gary, cry.
Right, I'm crying now inside. But it was just great to see him like that because, again, in all the times with him in his career, being there for him for a lot of those things and seeing what the media had to say about him, it wasn't fair.
Well, let me ask you this. Gary Land is here. He put together this book celebrating 20 years, celebrating Allen Iverson's career and being in a NBA Hall of Fame. And then also Packer Shoes is doing a limited edition question curtain call limited edition. Only 500 pairs.
So yeah, it's 500 pair, and the relationship and how this all comes together with us and Gary came together because of our relationship with Reebok, and it's something that you touched on earlier, Gary has talked about, and we thankfully over the years have worked on a bunch, 6 altogether before this one, of questions with Reebok all around Allen's career, talking about Allen's career. What is it, about a year and a half ago when we did the All-Star Game project, when you were there with us.
Yes.
It's the first time we ever met Allen.
Really?
And we had time to meet with him before he did what he did. He was great with all his fans, everybody that came down. And you sit and you talk with him. We had a good hour with him because he hadn't eaten. He got some food. He's just sitting and talking. And I decided that day, it's like, because we knew the 20th anniversary was coming up of his shoe, and, hopefully we would be a part of it. and decided that day that if we ever get a chance to work on a shoe, we were going to make it. It's not about us. It's about him and about his career. And the shoe we did, it's 500 pair.
Yeah.
It's made out of the Spalding leather. It's Horween leather. It's the best leather you can put on a shoe, I think, that's ever been done on Alan's shoe. Taking the red toe that from his first one and the blue toe from the second one that came out, which are two of the most iconic ones that everybody knows about. And just from everything that we put to it, we wanted to put our spin, but being all about him. And when we were talking with Reebok how we were going to bring this all to life, and Reebok has stepped out of the box and has done something for this release that they've never done. I mean, One Union Square, which is one of Reebok's stores here in the city, on Friday it's being literally turned into an Allen Iverson museum. Wow. And about a month ago, you're trying to put everything together. We knew Allen was going to be there for Friday, and he's going to be there. And anybody who's ever come down from Philly for all our releases, this is the one to come down to.
Union Square.
One Union Square.
The building number is 1. It's in Union Square.
Correct. Yes. Right across from the park.
Friday at what time?
It's 12 o'clock. 12 noon.
Yo, man, these people be wrapped around the block. I know we've
fine.
done a few events, man.
That's totally fine. But what I was saying was, up till about a month ago, I never knew Gary.
Yeah.
And once Sarah from Reebok came and told us about the opportunity of the book and what Gary's putting together, it literally, took not more than 15 seconds for her describing all of this for it to be the perfect storm for coming together. And when you talk with Gary and he's seen that side of Allen too, it's just something that, with the care that we've put together with the shoe, with the book that's coming out, and the book is being released at the store as well.
Friday.
And this is something I know has been getting to know Gary and talking to Gary. This is a lifelong passion, piece of passion work for him, and thankfully now it's all coming together.
Gary Land is here. Mike Packer is here from Packer Shoes. Give out your website, because y'all sell the illest sneakers, so give out your website.
www.packershoes.com.
Okay.
And for anybody who's been emailing and calling, and it's all been happening, everybody's asking if we're going to be putting these online. Listen, God bless. If there are 500 people lined up around the corner for these, it is what it is. And you want to give these fans a moment to be with Allen.
And they're not that expensive, so get down there.
This one is the most expensive we've ever done. It's $175, but for what this shoe is, it's nothing.
That's nothing, bro. Some shoes out there that they're trying to sell for. Yeah. I won't say no shoe names, but there's some shoes out there that are ridiculously priced.
This is true.
This is $175. That's what is that per shoe? That's like $85 per shoe or something like that.
Like a round of drinks.
Yeah, like a round of drinks. Look, we got, and we have 3 of these commemorative books, exclusive photos. We got a couple of them here. I don't know if we got 3. We had 3, but it looked like one went down. All right.
No, but it's a package of the shoes and the book. So we're going to give away 3.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa.
I told them that.
A pair of this, a limited edition, mid-curtain call sneakers. It's only 500 pairs made. You got to do some trivia to get these. So if you want to do trivia about Allen Iverson, call us now. We're going to put you on hold, and you're going to have to answer on the spot. 888-742-3345. Wow. That's what I'm saying. Allen Iverson. My brethren right there. That's my family. We partied in Toronto.
We had a good time.
We partied hard in Toronto, Mike Packer.
Hell yeah.
That one I missed.
Yeah, you missed that one, man. You missed that. We had a party that night for our AI.
Moo hooked us up.
Yeah, Moo, man.
But you'll be away for this one.
I got to go to Atlanta, man. We're broadcasting for DJ Drama Studio tomorrow and Friday. I'm normally there.
I know, every time.
I'm there every time. And then we got the BET Hip Hop Awards. But guess what sneakers it look like I might be wearing? Ladies and gentlemen, my Reebok question, mid-curtain call, limited editions.
Woo!
Look at that, man. Got to buy an outfit. And then also we have this book by Gary Land, just exclusive photos you never seen before. Allen Iverson in ways you never seen him before. And we're going to give away a pair of these limited editions, mid-curtain calls. And if you want to get them yourself, if you can't win on this show Friday, at building number 1 Union Square. Show up. What time should they be there, Mike Packer?
I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it where people come down from Philly the night before. So I mean, it is what it is.
This is it. Curtain call. You know what that means, right?
That means this is one of the last. We've done a lot, and this is the one we put all our love and care into. This one. So there will not be another one from us for a while.
There will not be another one.
I could be convinced, but
no, man. Let it breathe.
Yes.
This is it. There won't be another book like this. Not Gary, right?
No.
Gary Land, ladies and gentlemen.
Might be a second edition, but I'm not.
Get your money, Gary. Okay, let's go to the phone lines, man. We're gonna do Allen Iverson trivia. You can answer these questions. You ain't got but 5 seconds to answer. You can't be Googling while I ask you. That's why we're doing it live right now. We got Jamal in Oakland. Jamal, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Sway and the crew.
What's happening with you, Jamal? Hey, Jamal, what size shoe you wear?
I wear size 13.
Size 13. You within.
Right.
Okay.
You got to win it, though.
You got to win it, man. You a big AI fan?
I'm trying, man.
You an
AI? Diehard fan, man. Like, he was big on my childhood.
Real quick, one of your favorite AI moments?
Well, it got to be when he finally got over the hump and took the Sixers to the finals. Unfortunately, that they lost to the Lakers, but man, that little dude put the team on his shoulders that whole year, man. It was just surreal.
So you're a diehard AI fan, right?
Diehard.
Here's your question. For a pair of mid-curtain call limited edition sneakers in this exclusive book by Gary Land of photos of AI and his family and real intimate moments as well as professional moments. Jamal, as a big fan, AI wasn't just a basketball player. He was a fan of the culture of hip-hop, as we saw him name some of his favorite artists that provided the soundtrack to his life in his speech in that Hall of Fame. And all those artists were primarily rappers. But so was AI. What was his rap name?
His rap name was Jules.
Damn!
That was big. Yeah, boy. Yeah, he came through with gusto.
I listened to this dude a whole lot. His song he came out with it. He had dropped the song with Mace back in the day. You feel me?
Okay, stop showing off, Jamal. Stop showing off. You won the prize. You're a winner. All right. Well, hold on the line, Jamal. You just won this.
Can I get my citizenship too?
Yeah, man, you earned that. You officially a citizen.
That's why in the morning.
Okay, let me put Jamal on hold right there. I didn't hang him up. Okay, that's line 6. Okay, so we got to get his name, first and last, address. Mike Packer's gonna.
We're gonna send it out. UPS signature required. So it's got to be you.
Okay, cool. All right, let me find another diehard fan here. Virginia. Okay, we're gonna go to Virginia.
Uh-oh.
Newport News. We got Cecil on the line. What up, Cecil?
Yo.
What's up, man? What up, man? You from Virginia? Where you from, Gary?
That's right.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cecil. What kind of impact has Allen Iverson had on, the youth out of Virginia over the years?
Oh man, we ain't got enough time for that, Sway.
Well, give me some just quick points, real quick.
Just on some real strict political, being proud to be where you from, and everything that went on when he was young, as far as like the bowling alley brawl and him going through all that court trouble and making it out, and just coming from absolutely nothing, having like the broken family that he did, but being able to persevere and make it all the way through everything that he did is just an example for anybody anywhere in the world. But from where we from, it means a lot, man. We got Michael Vick, we got Mike Tomlin and everything, but Allen Iverson is the one that set it off.
Okay. All right, so you sound like a big Allen Iverson fan.
Pressure.
It's a tough one.
Okay, this is going to be a tough one, man. I don't know if you... the one we were talking about at first, you think he could get that one? Go with the other one?
I see the other one.
Okay, here we go, Cecil. Allen Iverson was admired by many. On the court and off the court. But on the court, he was looked up to and revered. So much so that an NBA player stole all of AI's stuff when he left the Philadelphia 76ers. Which player was it?
Oh, man.
Yikes.
Oh, man. And I do know it, too. Oh, man, you got me on this.
No, you don't.
Take so
Oh, man.
Yes.
And I'm freestyling
Throw
these
a
questions.
name out there.
Throw a name. Just go. Just try it, man. What do you got to
Obviously,
lose?
He was a teammate when he was on the
Iguodala.
Who?
Iguodala?
No, sir.
Nah. We won't give the answer away.
No.
But Cecil, thank you for your support, okay? You're a citizen.
A sway in the morning. I feel so bad for him.
Okay.
Hey, you
I
win
don't.
some, you lose some.
Luke
know
in
that.
Michigan.
Same question. He had time to Google.
Oh, he had time to Google. Okay, we got Luke. Well, then get an answer to the question then.
What was the answer?
The answer is Chris Webber.
Chris Webber.
C. Webb.
C. Webb. Which is appropriate because our next caller is from Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Luke on the line. Luke, you there? Luke, are you there? Luke? Luke, use the force. Luke, are you there? Luke's not there. Okay, cool. Let's go. All right, cool. All right. Jovan is in Florida. What up, Jovan?
Jovan.
Hey, what up? What's going on? What up? Jovan is here from Florida.
Okay. Yes, what I said. All right, Jovan, you're an Allen Iverson fan?
I'm an Allen Iverson fan, and I'm a teacher. I heard y'all talking earlier. I'm all of that.
Okay. Well, you should be full of information, teacher.
Yes, indeed.
Allen Iverson was one of the most fearsome offensive players in NBA history.
Yeah.
When you talk about point guards, his name, if it's not in a conversation, then you have no idea what you're talking about. Because of that, he was the go-to guy often when the team was down and needed a boost because you knew that Allen Iverson would come through. For that reason, he scored a lot of points throughout his career. You realize that, right, Jovan?
Yes, indeed.
Within 100 points, can you tell us how many points did Allen Iverson score in his entire NBA career?
Allen Iverson points in his career.
He's Googling.
Being a fan of Allen Iverson.
He's Googling. He's Googling.
It's over.
That's it.
No,
Right,
I'm
so you
going
gotta say-
17,000. No, I'm guessing. I'm
Okay.
guessing. I don't believe it was over 20K, but I think it was about 18,000 for his career.
Nah, man. Damn. Gary Land, how many was it?
24,368.
You know what? What we're going to have to do, if it's all right with you two, we were able to give away one to Jamal. Who was it? Jamal from Oakland that got that?
He was from the town?
Yeah, he was from the town.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, right.
Well, we know what's up in the town, you know. Allen Iverson should have played for the Warriors. We're going to save these other two. Is this okay?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay,
Or just
we'll-
do something real quick. Whatever.
We'll go. We don't have time, Mike Packer. I like how you produce the show. But we're going to hold on to these because these are great gifts. And this way we can continue the conversation next week. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Gary,
Thanks for having
Mike,
us on.
thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You want to reach Mike Packer directly to find out how you can get these limited edition mid-curtain call questions. Hit him up directly.
I'm not giving out my cell. Like,
No, I mean on social media, Mike.
Instagram at Packer Shoes, Twitter at Packer Shoes. Our email, if you want to email, is info@packershoes.com. 12 o'clock on Friday, 1 Union Square. We will also be releasing the unreleased white with blue toe Iversons that have not come out in years.
Oh, my God.
So if you cannot get these, or if you want those will be there. We haven't even announced it until right now.
Okay,
So.
this is the first time. Damn, I can add to my pair that I have. All right, okay, go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, the book, if you want the book, it will be up on Friday. It is iversonbook.com, and I am at Gary Land.
Gary Land.
Yep.
And we will also, there'll be some at the store
Yeah,
as
we're
well.
going to have some at the Packer event on Friday.
We want to thank Maury Povich for coming by and celebrating 19 years on air. September 19th, the new season kicks off. Tracy, how can they reach you?
Twitter, Instagram, at It's Tracy G, ITS-ACYG.
Heather B.
At the happy hour, WHB.
Mike Muse, thanks for coming through and discussing politics with us today and all those D.C. leaked emails from Colin Powell and how he's exposing Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and everybody else.
Sheesh.
Thank you, Mike Muse. And you can reach him at I Am Mike Muse. I'm at Real Sway across the board. Tomorrow we're broadcasting from Atlanta, DJ Drama. Mean Street Studios for Thursday and Friday. Make sure y'all tune in. We'll be at the BET Hip Hop Awards on Saturday recording their show.
October 4th.
For October 4th. And until tomorrow, gentlemen, thank you for coming by. We have nothing left to say.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.